Has Matsumoto been hiding a second major Western literary reference in the names of the main characters all along? Hello, my wonderful viewers, and welcome to another episode of Betty Adams Overanalyzes. I was reviewing the plot of Dracula, as you do, stimulated by an Instagram post, which was a copy of a Tumblr post, where somebody was commenting about the fact that Dracula opens as basically a really fun travel blog. You have this young man who just passed the bar exam going on his very first adventure, business trip rather, and he keeps making notes to write and send to Mina. And then my brain did that screeching noise as it changed tracks. Mina. M-I-N-A. Now, this is a diminutive of Wilhelmina, but I immediately scrambled to the wiki page and started reviewing the details about Mina. As you may or may not know if you've ever read the original Dracula book, Mina is one of the main characters, and we actually get much more of the story from Mina's, Wilhelmina Morris's perspective, than we do from the main male lead, her love interest, Jonathan Harker. He spends a decent part of the book delirious, pretty sick, and she's taking care of him. She is a classic young woman of her time period. She's waiting at home for her fiancé to return from his first business trip. He shows up, unbeknownst to her, with the infamous Dracula on his heels. Mina is a calm, collected woman who helps the vampire hunters hunt down Dracula and dispose of the vampire possessing Lucy's body, who's her best friend. But then, despite Jonathan Harker's attempts to protect the now Mina Harker, because they've been married, Mina is stalked by, hunted, and almost turned into a monster by Dracula. This turning gives her the ability to telepathically track Dracula, and this helps them hunt down and ultimately destroy Dracula. Yeah, spoilers for the book. It's been 200 years. You've had enough time. But here I want to tease out the rest of that. Mina, spelled M-I-N-A, the calm, collected female lead who assists with monster hunting, is partially absorbed or consumed to become a part of the monster, to be rescued. She is rescued from the direct clutches of the monster, but she is still tainted by the monster, and she must be ultimately saved by destroying the monster himself by driving a stake through his his heart. Does any of this sound familiar? We have the character Mina Ashiro in Kaiju number 8. She is a calm, collected monster hunter who, in recent chapters, spoilers for up to chapter 105, who was recently partially absorbed by the monster, and everybody's wondering what happens to her. I think it might be possible that Mina will have been tainted by Kaiju number 9, and while she's still useful as a monster hunter, they need to destroy Kaiju number 9 to completely free her from the threat of being absorbed and turned into a Kaiju. What do we have here? The name, Mina, which was a fairly common Japanese name. The situation that Mina is specifically hunted down and attacked by a monster hoping to transform her into one of his own. And the simple established fact that Matsumoto, the creator, has a habit of, or rather has named one character after a famous monster transformation story. Kafka, Hibino. So what do you think, my wonderful viewers? Am I seeing patterns from too few data points? Do you think that as Kafka was named after the author of a Western book about monstrous transformation, Mina was named after a character in a book about monstrous transformation? Do you think that Mina Ashiro was named after Mina Harker? And do you think that the fate of Mina Harker in Dracula is a clue to what's going on in Mina's body while Kaiju number 8 and Kaiju number 9 are duking it out in the ultimate showdown? Leave a comment below telling me what you think. Hit that like and subscribe button, and peace out, my wonderful viewers.
Drake McCarty's leg was shattered, deep in the wilderness. As the flash flood closed over him, something alien pulled him from the waters. A military base that shouldn't exist. An ancient warrior with secrets of his own. Drake returns to his family with a whole leg and the burden of a secret he doesn't understand. In the forest around them, someone is watching, and something followed him home. Flying Sparks. 90,000 words of science fantasy adventure. The first novel in the Dying Embers universe is now available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo by Rakuten, Google Play Books, and from the author as a signed copy. Get your copy now and step into a world where dragons walk the forest, aliens lurk on the mountain, and things go boomp in the night.
Escape into another world with the writings of author Betty Adams. Two worlds, one of utter absurdity, one of dramatic tension, both alike in aliens absolutely astounded by human behavior. Humans are weird, short, absurd science fiction stories. Flying sparks, dragons, aliens, and things that go boomp in the night.
Books available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo by Rakuten, Google Play Books, and at authorbettyadams.com for a signed copy.